What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Yo, It's the Kicks. So, got a dope episode tonight. Got my man TriState. He's gonna be today's guest. So I'm excited for that, man. We're gonna go over his new project. You know what I'm saying? Air Max King 3, make Air Max great again. So excited about that. Gonna be a classic, as we all know. So excited to have him on today's show. So I'm just getting everything set up right now for you all. So yeah, we live on Instagram as well. So you could go on Grails Inc. And tune in on Instagram, or you can check it out on YouTube Live. So either or. So whatever you want to do. So excited for today's show. So I'm just getting everything set up right now. So give me one moment, just getting everything set up. But let me know in the comments though. Any questions you got for Tri-State, put them in the comments, and I'll get to it. We'll try to get to it fast as we can, for sure. So it's gonna be another classic episode. So excited for you all to be rocking with me. Really appreciate that. So I'm just getting everything set up for you as I'm just getting this all finalized. You feel me? All right. So yeah, another dope show. You know what I'm saying? Um, so give me one moment. Excuse me. All right. So yeah, it's gonna be. So let me bring the homie Tri-State on live right now. All right. Yo, what's up, Tri-State? What's good?
Peace. What's the word?
Man, you already know, man. Can't complain at all, dog. Living good, man. Everything's good over here. How about you, man? How you doing?
Living a life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
living a
for
life
sure.
out here.
All facts,
Good to
man, for
see you,
sure,
brother.
dog.
Good to see you.
Man, likewise, man. Likewise, for real, man. It's always good to see you. Always a pleasure, dog. So, you got a lot to celebrate, man. Been bumping that Air Max King, man, 3. Make Air Max great again. You know what I'm saying? That's been a heavy rotation. And one thing I always love about your projects, dog, is just I always learn something new in the lyrics. Like I always take time to dissect the lyrics, man. You know what I'm saying? And you always make it fly. You always make it fly and fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like you always do, dog. Because you got some cats that be heavy on the bars, but it don't be hidden. They don't make it fly and fresh. You know what I'm saying? They still got the flow or the delivery. But you got the flow, you got the delivery, man. So I just want to say salute to you, dog, when it comes to that, man. And you got some joints in the background I see too, man. You got some joints
Oh
in the
yeah.
background. You
You
know what I'm
already know.
saying? You got the joints in the background, dog.
Yes, sir. Well,
So
first
yeah,
off,
man.
I appreciate the salutes on the
Hmm.
bar work, the pen work. The penmanship is very important. So thank you for recognizing that and dissecting the bars because
Hmm.
a lot of people just press and play and going off the energy of the music. So it's dope that you actually listen
Yeah.
and break the bars down. You know what I mean? And as far as
Yeah.
that background, you already know.
Yeah. All
You already
right.
know. You already know how we moving out here. So
Exactly. Exactly. Yo,
yeah,
man.
it's a lot of things in here.
Yo, man, I definitely, man, want to kick it off, man. Air Max King 3. This series, man, been really amazing. Dog. I feel like every project like keeps getting better. And I be going back and forth. Okay, which one's my favorite one? Is it part one, part two, part three? I am noticing like every project sound different. Like when it comes to the production and everything. Like with this one, this production is really hard hitting, dog. A lot of bangers on this joint. The first one, a lot of soulful joints on it. This joint, it get right to it. Like it
You
gets
get
right
it.
to it, dog. So I love seeing that, and I love seeing, man, familiar faces, man, like Roxy. Hearing Roxy, man, hearing
Dope,
Feel the
dope, dope,
Agony. It's been a minute
dope.
since I heard those two, man, and those two guys who I played during my childhood. So it was good seeing
Fire.
those names on there, man. MED as well. So
Dope,
yeah,
dope,
yeah.
dope.
So I love that aspect, man. So bringing those legends back out,
Yeah,
and
one thing I wanted to do is on this project was make sure I brought some of the some of the Cali cats who don't get as
yeah,
much love and respect as they supposed to and that they rightfully deserve. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Roxy, MED, um, Mike Stroh,
Maestro,
uh,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Colombo Black,
Combo Black,
California cats, all dudes from Southern Cali that always been putting in work. And then I went and got my Bay Area legends too from Cali
hmm
as well with Opio and Casual.
yeah,
So, and then obviously the home team with Age. So the features was strategically California, like on
yeah,
purpose, California lyricists. So just so people, if you didn't recognize that on this project, that's really where I was at. I'm like, I'm gonna line up a bunch of hard hitting Cali cats that I love
yeah.
and appreciate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love that, man. I love that right now, bro.
Hmm.
And that's what I've seen too, man. Seeing Casual, seeing those guys on there, man, because I feel like they definitely deserve their flowers, man. So I love that aspect.
No
They still
question.
rapping at a high level, still
No
spitting.
question.
They ain't playing, man. So they unloading the clip. And I want to talk about this project overall. Tri-State going into it, did you have in mind, like, I'm gonna make this sound different from the previous projects? Like, what set this project apart from the previous two joints in the series?
Yeah, sonically, with each one, sonically, I had a vision. So I'm like, I don't want it to sonically sound the same. You know what
Hmm
I'm saying? Like the content and everything, of course, we delve deep into all kind of different topics and
hmm
different kind of bars, but sonically was my goal was all right, the first one sound this way. I wanted it to have this cohesive feel, almost like a book or
Facts.
like a short. And then part two was like a more elegant hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like a
Hmm
vibe that I wanted to make sure I captured. And then on this one, I was like, okay, we going hard hitting bangers. Like
Yep.
I wanted to feel like original hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Without
Yeah.
being hip hoppy, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, but for the most part, yeah, sonically was the goal was to make sure everything sounds different, bro.
Yeah,
Like
man.
I'm not giving you the same display every time
Yep.
out. Just like these, like
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
The variety.
Every shoe got a different vibe. So that's
Yep.
what I wanted the project to feel like. Every joint has a different vibe.
And I love that aspect, man. It kind of, you know what, when I was listening to it, Tri-State, it kind of bring me back with those projects we did with Oh No as well. You know what I'm saying? Like far as in the production tip, like just them
Yeah.
them beats, man. When you heard it, you just have that meme of that, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like you bring it back to those times, man. So I love the sound on this album, man. And I'm gonna kick it off with the first joint, man. I feel like this is like one of my favorite tracks, man, of the year, especially like when it comes
Mm,
to dropping gems. Like when you hear it, you feel like, damn, you know what? Like, I gotta elevate myself. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the knowledge,
yeah.
man, like you want to elevate yourself. Listen to Political Thieves because the sound bite with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, bro, dropping nothing but facts. I'm like, okay, we setting the tone. Like Tri-State setting the tone with this, especially in this climate that we in right now. I feel like
Exactly.
that was the perfect track for it, man.
Yeah.
Man, talk about what made you want to go that route with having that powerful sound bite to kick it off.
Trump bans travel to US. I just something just popped up on my phone. Funny you said that.
Yeah,
Um, Nah, I mean the climate we in is
yeah,
it's only obvious at this point in time. That's why the project was a play on what's going on politically.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big political dude. Like I don't really like I'm Democrat,
hmm
Republican, so on and so forth. It's all division. You know what I'm saying? They created all these parties so they could
Facts.
keep people divided. Then that
That's
you have
real.
more control once you got everybody divided. But for the most part, for me, that's why it's make Air Max great again. Something
Hmm.
fly and live and
Yep.
fun. Um, but yeah, at the end of the day, we still gotta address
Yep.
real life situations. So
That's
that's why
real.
you got the honest to minister at the top of the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
He drops specific type of jewels that
Man,
and he cut deep. He don't give a fuck who it bothers.
he
You know what I'm
don't,
saying? And
man.
that's how the music is. So with
Hmm.
that song, I actually made it because I was dealing with a whole bunch of people who kept attacking me thinking, oh, you're a Democrat. I'm like, I'm not a fucking Democrat. Like, why
Yep.
you think I'm a Democrat? Like Trump, 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 this telling me all of this stuff. I'm like, yo, they all devils. I don't fuck with
Yeah.
none of that shit.
That's real.
So I was like, yo, um, let me just make a joint to let you know that I'm politically aware, even though
Yep.
I might not, you know what I mean, jump into too many battles with cats
Yep.
over politics, but or politics. So if you listen to the bars on the song, we definitely addressing some serious propaganda
Serious,
and
man.
different kind of issues that we all facing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, man. And it bring it back to the essence. That's what the culture is, man. Because when I think about
Yeah.
it, right, you think about KRS One, you think about the
Chuck
PEs, you
D,
think about Shut D, you think about, even with NWA, man, whatever climate is going on, they were
poor
speaking
righteous
about it.
teachers,
Poor
brand
righteous teachers,
Nubians.
brand Nubian, man,
This is all the shit that I
it's
came up.
all of it.
X Clan. Shout out to my
Yeah.
brother Jay.
Your brother
So yeah,
Jay.
that's what it is, bro. I'm a
Yeah.
seed of all of that. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? We seed to that. Gold chain is seed to that. So
Yep. That's true.
of course I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
And I love that part, man, because I'm on the same wavelength with you, man, when it comes to the politics, man, the politics, as we would call it, man, because it's like, okay, it's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? We see through it. Everything's transparent. You feel me? And we've been seeing
Absolutely.
through it. We've been seeing through it. We always, when you mention those artists, when we were just talking about the PEs, the S Clan, the poor righteous teachers, they always talked about what's greater good for the black community, right? This is what we seen, and that's what I was hearing on the political thieves, man. Even with the hook, man, and I love that hook, man. I want you to talk more about it, man. I'm actually got it right here, man. The hook. You was mentioned the land of the thieves, home of the slave, the product of the mark of the beast. They all want us caged. And that's what we basically seeing right now in front of our eyes. And I don't know if it's just me, TriState, but I feel like people have been overlooking that type of shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like in the past, you would have cats rap about it and speak on it. Like, yo, I remember when Shut D made a song about John McCain in Arizona. They were trying to ban, you know, Martin Luther King Day. You're like, hold on, what the
Yeah,
so hearing that, man, that just that hook itself, that's real. They really is,
yeah.
man. They really is.
But
Like
yeah,
we seen it.
we always so us as a culture, they blood suck us to death,
Hmm.
but then they hate on us. It's like they hate and blood suck on us
Yep.
to death. It's weird. It's like bipolar shit. It's like, yo,
Yeah, it really
you
is.
try to steal our culture, you steal everything from us, our genius inventions,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Everything. But then at the
Everything.
same time, you hate us to death and want to lock us all up, as many of us as you can get. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
It's bro, we've been in a psychological warfare from jump.
Hmm.
And if
Yeah,
you're not teaching your seeds that, bro, then you on the wrong path. Like
that's real.
just because of this hope that you wear your armor, you
Hmm.
are in a war every time you step out this fucking door.
That's real.
You know
That's
what I'm
real
saying?
talk,
So
man.
we gotta know that, G. And if we don't have musicians and artists that's keeping that alive
Hmm.
and letting everybody know what's popping, then we headed down the wrong path and we
Yeah,
killed it's self-destruction. They told you
it
that a
is.
long time ago.
That's
KRS,
real.
you know what I mean? BDP told us what self-destruction was, and that's where we headed. We've
Yeah.
been headed there for a long time. We got to have artists like this that's gonna be like,
Hmm.
no, nigga, no, it's like this.
That's
This the
real.
real way to do it, and this is what we on, and we see through all your bullshit. So
That's facts.
we gotta lay, like, you know what I mean, keep the torch burning, bro. So
gotta keep it
the up and
burning.
coming artists, you got cats, you can't even understand half of the shit they be saying. They
That's
mumbling,
real.
you
That's
know what I
real.
mean? So it's like, yo, I can't follow that. I'm like, what are we talking
Yeah.
about? What are
Yeah,
we
what we
doing?
doing? That's real. And
So
and
we
that
if we
shit that should be influencing too, dog. Cats be saying like, nah, that ain't nah. When you hear certain shit over and over again, it influence you.
Of course,
It
it's yeah, because
influence
it's
you though.
frequencies. We
Yeah.
talked about it before, I believe, last time.
Yep.
Yeah, frequencies. You know, it's just sound wave
Mm-hmm.
frequencies. Like, people can be controlled by different frequencies. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? They got high, low, bottom, you know what I'm saying?
They
Different
do.
sounds that they know uh relate to different people's
Yep.
energies. You know what I'm saying? So your chakras, like, if
The
if you
chakras
you hearing a lot of down shit, it's gonna have your energy down. Like, you know what I
down.
mean?
It's gonna have you down. That's
Yo,
real. That's real
like,
talk, man.
so yeah, this shit is powerful, man. Music
Yeah,
has always been a powerful tool.
it really
You know what I
is,
mean?
man.
So let's keep that torch burning.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%, dog. And at the end of the song too, man, that sound bite that you had, bro, that was ill. I was trying to think like, where's that sound bite from? At the end of the song, "Put Up With These," man, where the person was talking about like, y'all broke the contract. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
what was mentioned that was really powerful was like, thank God that us black people ain't seeking revenge. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yo, I
think
thought,
about that.
bro, soon
Yeah.
as I heard that clip, and crazy, I got that clip off the internet.
Yeah.
But and that was a long time ago. I just remember when I saw that sister,
Hmm.
I believe it was after the George Floyd thing. It was after the George Floyd shit,
Hmm.
and then everybody was pissed, tearing shit
Yeah.
up. And then all of a sudden, everybody, why y'all tearing up y'all own neighborhoods? I seen that clip of that sister, and I was like, I cried. G, that shit brought me to tears. Like, she was barring. I was like, yo,
Uh,
she touched me so ill. I was like, I gotta use that. I need that
yeah.
sound clip immediately. So I copped that sound clip right away, and I was like, I
Yeah.
gotta, I gotta make a joint specifically that I can use that
For
clip on,
real.
yo. And
For
that was
real.
perfect. It was perfect,
It
bro.
was perfect, man. And you can hear the passion in her voice, man. You can hear the
Bro,
passion. And I ain't never really just heard someone put it in that way. Like basically, we had a contract. You broke that contract. You know
political
what I'm saying?
contract, bro. She
Political
was talking
contract.
about she was talking about how the authorities' job is really
Yep.
supposed to be to protect,
Protect.
like the protect and serve thing.
Hmm.
But at the end of the day, she was like, I don't feel very protected. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like, this
Facts.
shit is y'all, the contract we signed with you was supposed to be for protection, but you switched it, you
You
flipped it, you
switched it.
come in you come in the hood and y'all killing us.
Yeah, killing us, dog. You
Y'all not
killing us.
protecting us. You fucking killing us, choking us
Yeah,
out, fucking all kind of wild shit, shooting cats that's not, you know what I mean, armed and all
yeah.
this wild shit, bro. So
I be I be thinking about that too, man. When I think about like when she was talking about like black people being, we are so compassionate, we are forgiving, like because after everything we endure, like if we were seeking revenge, excuse me, then this whole country would have been burned down. If
period.
we were seeking revenge, like our counterparts and stuff, hey, it would have been burned down, bro. So what she was saying, man, that really hit me too, man. So I had to rewind that a couple times. When I first
Indeed.
heard that track, man, I had to rewind it multiple times. Try to stay. I was like,
Dope.
yo, man, that's a crazy track. I love that track, man. Next one, man, I want to talk about is Try Medical Rock, man. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Rock C, shout out to MED as well, man. It's a line that you said, bro. You said Jack Johnson, Death Wish, Charles Bronson, drop another Sis John Stockton. I mean, that was
Talking
just
all
that.
that jazz.
Yo, talk about that jazz, yo, like the
Yeah.
Sonic. Yo, man, just that whole line right there is crazy, bro. Like, I mean, just speak about that line, bro, because that
Yeah.
was that was ill.
Jack Johnson, Death Wish, Charles Bronson. Drop another assist, John Stockton. Yeah. Talking
Yeah.
all that jazz. I flipped phonics off chronic. The fire was lit by Stetson Sonic.
Sonic.
So just I just took it right back to Stetson Sonic paying homage, talking all
Yeah.
that jazz, flip the jazz with John Stockton. You know what I mean? That's just that right there, G, that's just real um intricate bar work. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like
Yep.
that's what we supposed to be studying. Like cats who and that's why I flipped it back to pay homage because styles like that we got from listening to the
Yep.
icons, the cats we listen to.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
true. That's
using
true.
using entendres, triple
Mm-hmm.
entendres, and just crazy, crazy bar work. That's what the culture's supposed to be.
Supposed to
You know
be
what I'm
like
saying? That's
that.
how we supposed to write. So yeah, that I mean that song was fun, man. I'll be honest with you. That song was in the chamber for years, bro.
Damn.
That's
For
an
real?
old joint. Yeah, I did that with Rock and MED. Man, probably definitely over 13 years ago.
Damn. Damn. That shit still sound fresh and new though. It still
And
sound new.
that's why I said
For
like,
real.
and that's just the only joint on this project that was old like that. I wanted a banger, and I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? I got this joint in the chamber,
And
never
it's
been
sad.
used. It sounds crazy.
Sound
I just had
crazy.
I just had, um, I was like, yo, I gotta shoot this to my guy and let him
Yeah.
tweak it and get the
For
sound
real.
on a level, and that's what happened. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
that joint was crazy. That whole joint was crazy, man.
yep, shout out to my brother
Yeah.
Salvatore. He mixed
Oh,
everything.
shout
He
out to
got it.
Salvatore. Shout out to
Yeah, he
Salvatore,
got it.
man.
He got it right, bro. So
Yo, that was yeah, that joint right there, man. It kind of man when I heard it, man, I was like, damn, man, I had to go through and listen to Rock C, man, his catalog again, you know what I'm saying? Because he had some joints, man. I love that project he did with rapper Big Pooh, man, it was
oh
crazy.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
of
was
course.
crazy,
He
man.
got
And
classics,
he
bro.
got classics, man. I was
MED got classics.
like, MED too.
Both of
Yeah.
them brothers ain't to be fucked with. You
Hey,
heard those
MED
bars.
catalog crazy. I
You
remember when
heard
I was
those tri-medical bars.
heart
They not
man,
playing.
they're not playing, man. I remember when I first got into Stone Throw, a lot of the alternative hip hop and MED one of the first cats, you know what I'm saying? Like him,
Absolutely.
Madlib,
Hmm.
so shout out to MED, man. His catalog is extensive, man. So him and
No
Roxy,
question.
man. So I love that joint, bro.
Yep.
So the next one, man, the Legends of the Leaderboards, man. Man, I mean that track,
Leaderboard legends.
yeah, just that track right there, man, is really dope, man. I be going back and forth.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, dog. Like, I feel like with you and Planet Asia, when y'all be going back and forth, man, just that chemistry is crazy. First of all, like
Yeah.
that's just a crazy chemistry, man. So it's a line on there that you said, bro. And I had to play this over, dog, because I was like, yo, dog, like with your bars is so witty, man. And you said models from Phoenix stuck in my fly trap. My strong arm steady, get ready, feel the agony, then feel the agony. Just that transition was crazy, dog. Just that wordplay, man. Talk about that song, man. Talk about like when you are in the booth with your brothers like that, and you know what they're bringing to the track with Feel the Agony as well, man. And Planet Asia, man. Like, does that bring the best out of you as an artist?
No question. But
Yeah,
at the end of the day, that song, soon as I heard that track, I already knew. That's why I wrote those bars.
yeah,
So Phil the Ag wasn't in the studio, but I knew that I needed Phil the Ag on that. Like
yeah.
soon as you know what I mean? Soon as we penned that, I was like, I'm sending this to Agony.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's why I gave him the beautiful live pass at the end of the verse because he would fit in there perfect.
Getting perfect, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
So but yeah, those are two of my favorite people to collab with, actually. Planet
Wow.
A's and Phil the Ag. Yeah, they actually two of my favorite MCs to be on songs with. Because we can do songs from anywhere in the world and still be on the same wavelength. Like, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I love the cohesiveness of being on joints, especially Asia. Like me and
Yeah,
Asia
yeah. Plenty.
connected for life. Like we can do anything. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
know what I mean?
agree.
We could probably shit, burp, and sneeze on a joint
Yeah.
and it's gonna be
Yep.
it's gonna fall in line perfectly. Like it always happens with me and him, but Yeah, at the end of the day, Agony's right there with us. He's like a
Agony,
part of,
man.
he's like another
Man,
extension of our body,
really
like
is.
Voltron, G. Like,
He really is,
yeah,
man. The strong arm steady gang. Shout out to strong arm steady, man.
yeah,
That's
Kron.
man.
You see,
That's
I had Kron on the first one.
you did, you
You
did.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Got the
So
Crondon too, man. Crondon's is
yeah,
so slept on,
I
man.
gotta get Exhibit. I gotta get
Gotta get
Exhibit
exhibit.
and Mitchy Slick on something.
Mitchy
You know what I'm
Slick, yeah,
saying?
you got to, dog. You got to, man. I remember the Stoney
Exactly.
Jackson album, man. That album, man, was in rotation so much,
That's one of the
on
greatest
bro.
albums ever, G, ever
Really is. It really is,
in our
man.
culture.
In
That
our
album is
culture.
people who don't know that album, I advise you to do whatever you can to find it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get on the internets, ASAP Aruski,
Yeah.
download Strong Arm
ASAP.
Steady in search of Stony Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
In search of Stoney
And
Stat
it's
Jackson, man.
the new Stony about to be retarded too.
Oh, they dropping a new
Oh,
one?
it's
They
oh
getting
yeah, it's a new Stony. Oh yeah,
they-
it's
they-
joint's already
oh
almost done.
damn.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Oh
hold
yeah,
on.
that shit's
Strong arm
crazy.
steady. Yo, dog. I
That
can't
shit
wait for that shit. I
crazy.
can't
That
wait for
shit
that
is
shit. Cause,
crazy.
cause shitless in the Pepsi, that man, that was on repeat, nigga. That song right there.
Indeed.
Yo,
Yep.
man. Oh, that was my yo, man. That was my joint right there, man.
Exactly.
I can't
Exactly.
wait for that. I can't wait for that for the new one, man. And is Madlib producing the whole one as well? Madlib? Oh, okay. I feel like it's only right with Madlib. Okay. Just all right. Yeah, that's a
Yes, sir.
classic. That is a classic, man. And I love how
Yes,
everyone
sir.
had a different style in that group, and it just went well. It went so well, dog. Like it really did.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
shout out to Strong Arm, man. Strong Arm, man, been laying the
My
groundwork,
brothers.
man.
My
Yeah, man,
brothers.
they amazing, dog. And
Amazing.
you know, and before I go to the next track, I'm gonna talk about Duffel Bad Dialect. Before I go into the next track, that made me think about this tri-state. When I think about just that sound in California, right? You think about like the strong arm steadies, you think about yourself, Gold Chain, you think about
Raz
evidence, you know what
Cash.
I'm saying? Raz Cass as well, you know what I'm saying? Um,
Hmm.
Casual, the hieroglyphics, everyone like that, man. That sound, I feel like y'all all paved that sound right now, and you hearing that sound right now, like flourishing. You know what I'm saying? You start
Of
hearing that
course.
type of sound flourishing more and more. Like even I feel like
Yeah, that's why
years,
I found
yeah,
it kind of odd, AB. Like
yeah,
when Rock Marcy started like catching fire. I found it
yep,
odd that everybody was saying, "Yo, yeah, he invented the no drums and all this." I was like, "We was
hmm,
doing that shit. What are you talking about? We've been doing that.
yeah,
We've been
hmm,
rhyming over no like what the fuck you talking about?" Or Griselda, like we was doing that shit a like that's not new. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
all of us, all them names you just mentioned out of Cali, we've been on that style. We was the
Yeah,
fathers
with
of that
loops,
shit.
yeah, with loops and
You
stuff
know what I
like that.
mean?
So I had a
Loops and
yeah,
Madlib. What are you talking about?
yeah,
DJ
yeah,
Khalil,
man. Look,
uh,
DJ
you know what I
Khalil,
mean? They out of so all these legendary producers out of Cali that was doing that. We've been on that, bro. So but it's
yeah,
funny. I mean, no,
agree.
shout out to all of those. Shout out to Rock. Shout out to Griselda too. But at the end of the
Hmm.
day, it just be funny hearing cats like, "Oh, they invented this, invented." Stop it, Slime.
Yeah, yeah. It's
You know
been
what I
going
mean?
on. That this the sound been here, and like
I'm
and that's
saying
something that I always be have to like tell people because I'm like those artists that you mentioned rapping over the loops, rapping over with no drums, hearing dirty digs. You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
Another like so that
magic,
sound it's been here. It's been here, and like
exactly.
one of the kings of that is Madlib. You know what I'm saying? And like that sound been here for quite some time. So, and that's
Hmm.
what I think about as well. Like even I feel like a name that don't get mentioned a lot, Sean Price. He's another one too that kind of like was like people forget Sean Price was holding it down, man. He was holding it down for a minute for that coast and Dut Down as
Absolutely,
well. So it just
absolutely.
when I think about it, man, the history aspect, it's like, man, it's dope seeing the other cats doing their thing, but it like you mentioned, man, I just thought about that because LA, that
That
sound,
but
that whole era,
that's why we got to keep our voices. We can't let you can't let the listeners dictate
yeah,
you know what I mean, the history of the culture or dictate where the culture's going for the future. We
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
allow
that's
that.
true.
Because
That's
if
true.
we allow that, then it's gonna be all kind of people saying random
Hmm.
shit. Like,
Yep.
oh, such and such invented this or he started
Hmm.
this style and blah blah blah. Stop it.
Yeah.
We've been the fashion guys. We
Yep.
you know what I mean? We come from the fashion guys. We the
You
fashion
do.
guy babies. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's the same thing with that, same thing with the slang, same thing
Slang. Yep.
with the cadences and the different
Edison.
wordplay and bar work and all of that shit. It's the same thing,
Yep.
bro.
It's the
Like
same thing.
nobody's reinventing the wheel. You know
Well,
what I'm
you're
saying?
right.
So
That's so true,
it is
man.
what it
You
is. Like
that's a good point. I just thought
we
about that.
gotta
I was
stop
like,
letting them narr we gotta stop letting the listeners narrate
yeah,
the book. You know what I'm
true.
saying? Unless they gonna narrate it properly. Like
Probably. I agree with that, man, because it's good music been around the whole time. It's been like this since the beginnings. You have the mainstream, you have the cats that really put in work. So like, and I feel like it's getting lost again. Like people were saying, like, it ain't cats out here rapping. It is cats out here rapping. You just gotta find it. You gotta look. You gotta
that's
take time.
nonsense.
That's
Even
nonsense.
even on the pop level,
Yeah,
it's cats still going crazy.
still
Kendrick
going
goes,
crazy.
all of them dudes still go crazy. Cole go crazy. You know what I'm
All
saying?
of them.
Yeah,
So
pop.
I just
It's on all levels,
it's
bro.
all levels. Even with the Joey Badass and Ray Vaughn and Daylight, yo,
Joey been going crazy.
all those cats,
Rayvon going
Ray
nuts. All of
Vaughn
them dudes
going
is
up,
barring up.
going
Yeah,
barring up, and that's what I like because I'm like,
me
yo,
too.
you bringing a competitive spirit back, but they doing it in a respectful, dope way. It's like if you in the park and you see a
For
cipher, you see
real.
someone spit, like, hold on, I'm gonna try
Oh
to
yeah,
one up you. You coming
you
at
got
me?
rid.
So I love that aspect because people been saying where the bars at. You getting bars now. You
Oh,
getting
no
bars
question.
now. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I like that aspect, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like should have been more coverage than what it was. I feel like it was good coverage, but I feel like a lot of the blogs, those quote unquote hip hop websites, they wasn't covering the so-called one. They was covering the gossip shit, but
Hmm.
wasn't covering that. But I definitely love that because it brought I feel like it brought new fans to Ray Vaughn and also made people realize like Joey ain't just an actor. He's been rapping. That's what his heart is at. He rapping.
That boy raw. That boy
He
raw.
raw. I think people be forgetting like he started so young. So I love to
Yeah.
see that. I love it. I was hearing new cats I ain't never heard before. A dude named I think his name was Eastside KB from California, which was
Yeah.
cold. So I heard new stuff down here. Danny Myers, he dropped a track. So it was just competitive. It was great. I love seeing that aspect, man. So I think one thing I did learn from last year with Kendrick and Drake, I feel like it brought the competitive spirit back with cats. Cats like, you know what? Let's rap. Let's rap, man. Let's rap. So
Hmm.
I just thought about that. Tri-State, man. But I want to talk about Duffel Bad Dialect, man. That beat is crazy. I love that sample, dog. Um,
Yes. Shout
I
out my
mean,
boy Carson Mall on that
yo,
production.
man. And that's a
Hey, you
crazy
gonna have to
track, man.
respect that dude. He got shit on him.
Yeah.
He got heat. So
And it
yeah.
sounds crisp. It sounds crisp, man. Like the engineer on that track sounds so dope, bro. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Columbo Black is on that track, right? Is Columbo Black on that
Yep.
track?
And Mike
And
Stroh,
Mysterio
yeah.
and Maestro's on that track, man.
Hmm.
So, which
Yeah.
is crazy features from both of them, man. They did a thing on the track, man. Talk about,
They
man,
killed that.
when you first heard that beat, Tri-State, what just hearing that beat,
Oh,
man.
so the crazy thing about that is I wasn't supposed I don't know if I was supposed to be on that or not.
Okay.
Obviously, I was supposed to because I ended up on it, but
Yeah.
um Columbo, I guess him and Stroh. So him and Stroh, I don't know if you know Mike Stroh and Columbo, they had grouped together called the
Mm-hmm.
Bartenders. And they dropped unbelievable music. Like these another group from Cali that
Mm-hmm.
cats be sleeping on or don't
Yep.
know, not aware of that you should probably dive into. They catalog is insane. Stroh, I've been knowing Stroh for a long time. I met Columbo through Mike Stroh. Mike Stroh is a legend. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's one of those MCs from Cali that Kendrick shouted out on when at the award show.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, when he was saying bad luck, Mike Stroh, he
Yeah.
said Mike Stroh. So
Damn.
just know that's who he was talking about. Yeah,
Wow.
Stroh definitely been on the scene a long time.
Hmm.
When I was up and coming, I used to be like, "Damn, who is this Mike Stroh nigga? He's
Yep.
nasty." Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, when I met the brother, he's always been humble, he's always been down to earth. His big brother, his older brother, his name is Battle Cat. He's a legendary
Battle Cat. Damn, I know that was
producer
related.
and
Yeah, shout
DJ.
out to Battle Cat, dog. For real. Battle
Yeah, no
Cat did,
doubt.
if I'm not mistaken, he did a lot of Corrupt first album. Corrupt. She did We Could Freak
Please
It. If
know
I'm not
that.
mistaken.
Please
Yeah.
know that. Yes,
Battle
sir.
Cat, man. Legend.
Legend, legend,
Legend.
legend.
For real.
So that brother comes from that lineage. Him, that's his older brother. So anyway, me and Stroll always been close. So it's only right that every time I got an opportunity to do something, I want people to hear Maestro because he's
Yep.
nasty, bro. He's really nice with the pen, and he don't get his just due. So and then he introduced me to Bo. So I'm like, yo, these niggas are nice.
Mm.
We did that song. I was like, we got to shoot a visual for this. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Which is obviously the first video that I
The
dropped
first
from
video.
this Air Max 3 album. When I was in last time I was in Cali, we shot the video. So shout out to Soul Brother Rasco, Cali agent
Rascal
number one
legend.
Rasco. Yeah, he shot
Another
he shot
legend.
the video and shot and edited the video. So yeah, but that song, bro, it was just good energy. As soon as Columbo was like, he just wanted me to hear the joint. He
Yeah.
emailed it to me one day. I woke up, opened my email, and I'm like, oh, what's this? I push
Yeah.
play. I called him immediately. I was like, yo, I need in. I want in. I need in on that
Yeah.
joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So voila.
Yo,
Got in. You heard?
yo, that joint a classic, man. And the lines that you all was spitting was crazy, man. A line that really stuck to me, dog. You said Jordan Air threes with the elephant. You never seen three men weed through more testaments. We are heaven sent. The heaven sent testaments, like that
Yes.
all goes together, dog. You know what I'm saying? The Air Jordan threes with the elephant. Then you put the three men weave, like just
Yeah.
the bars on that, bro. Like it's layered. It's fly and it's layered, and you still dropping gems, dog. Like that was crazy. I was like, yo,
I
hold on,
felt
try
like
to
it
say.
was only right to close it off properly
Yeah,
because when they sent me that joint, I was like, man, y'all fucking murdering this joint.
yeah,
I
murder that
I
shit.
gotta make sure I gotta make sure I really close it off properly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that song, we set with that. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, I gotta put this on Air Max 3. I gotta put it on Air Max 3. It's
yeah,
the
got
perfect
you,
joint to close it off. So
got you.
yeah, that
That's a
felt
perfect
good,
right.
man.
Yeah, man, that line is crazy, man. And something that I mentioned earlier too, Tri-State, just the lines you be writing, dog, the wordplay, the double entendres, the just everything what you be doing with it, dog. It's like I feel like I learned something new going into it. Kind of remind me, man, like when I first heard the Wu Tang, when I was listening to them brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like I was learning stuff like stream of consciousness and also his street knowledge as well. Same way with Nas and those cats and Ice Cube as well growing up. So I feel like, man, that's a dope ass pattern what you stick to, bro. I love that, man. Over dope production as well, because, bro,
But
like
everything you mentioned is that's the cloth,
that's the
like,
cloth. Yeah,
but that comes from Kane, G Rap,
G Route. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Rakim
the
obviously
R.
comes from like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously comes from Ice Cube,
Yep.
NWA, King T, like our forefathers that I was like sneaking in my sister room stealing cassette tapes
Yep.
just so I can, you know what I mean? Just so I
Yep.
can sit with it. LL like, oh, I gotta hear
Yeah.
this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Soon as cause
Yeah.
I didn't have no bread. She was buying shit or getting shit, however, copping it. I was getting it from her. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yep.
the radio station started popping and we was just up late night recording. So
Yep.
recording the radio station. So all of that comes from that, bro.
Yeah, that's
You know
true,
what I'm
man.
saying?
That's true.
That's
That
that's where
cloth.
that writing come from. That's where the styles come from. That was the foundation.
That
But then
was.
you throw your life experiences into all of that. and it makes for a magical experience, yo. I love it. You know what I'm
Yeah, man.
saying? So
And I know you mentioned Rakim, man. I wanted to ask you this, man, because you was on set, if I'm not mistaken, on the video he did, man, Be Ill with Master Killer and Corrupt, man. Just talk about that experience,
I
man,
was.
because the R, man, he's everyone's favorite down there, man. The R, like you said, man, he changed the whole game. Like he was fly. One of the flyest niggas I ever seen, man. But also with dropping knowledge, dropping gems. Like the man flow delivery, man. It just set a pattern, bro. Like it was amazing. So talk about that experience, man. Cause that's
That day
dope.
was crazy. For me, because I had just landed in LA. Like
Yeah.
literally was only in LA for a few hours. And I got the phone call. Like, yo, meet me here at this address downtown. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know. I didn't even know what I was going to. I just thought I was going to meet one of my brothers, like the good friend of mine. Shout out to M80.
Shout out to
M80
M80.
was M80 was like, yo, meet me downtown. Here's the address. Boom, boom, boom. Once I pulled up and I got up stairs into the room, I'm like, oh, what the
Yeah.
the God,
The
yo,
God is
yo,
here.
okay, the
For real.
gods, everybody's in here. My brother,
Yep.
Corrupt, shout out to my
Yep.
brother, Corrupt. Hadn't seen him in a long time. I got the chance to see the brother, hug him. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Talk to him for a little bit. Um, First time meeting Master Killer in the flesh.
Master
I
Killer.
know a lot of the Wu brothers, but that was my first time meeting Master Killer. So,
Yeah.
and Master Killer was like he's one of the most humble brothers in this game too. He
Yeah.
gave me mad love. He was like,
That's
"Yo,
dope.
I love your work. I respect
Yep.
your work." So that was big for me.
That was dope. That was dope.
Rakim showed love. He always has. I met him before, but
Mhm.
you know, it was a great thing. And then there was a
Yeah.
lot of people stepping into the building, like random. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. That was dope.
it was a good day. I stepped outside and ran into one of the illest first
Yeah.
black pro skaters,
For real?
Mr. DGK himself,
Oh, damn. Stevie. Okay. Yeah. Stevie Williams. Stevie.
Stevie Williams was outside just walking around, and
Hey,
when I
DGK,
seen him, I was
man.
like, "Yo, what's up, my bro? What's good? Come upstairs. I want to introduce you to Rakim." So it was
That's
dope.
crazy.
Him and his brothers was walking to the car, and I just happened to see him walking downtown. So I was like, "Yo,
Stevie
come upstairs
Williams.
real quick." I brought him upstairs. He met Rock. He met all the brothers. He seen everybody. Took pictures. It was dope, yo. It was
Yeah, that's
that
dope.
whole day was crazy.
It was
It
dope,
was a
man.
crazy
I
day.
love I
Yeah,
love to see that, man, because that album, man, just that project had a huge California presence too. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like it really
yeah,
did, man.
yeah.
And I love to see that, man. And him and
Crooked,
Corrupt Crooked, yeah, Crooked hey,
Crooked was there.
yep,
You know
you
what I'm
know.
saying?
So
Rest in
that was
peace, Chino
oh,
XL.
rest in peace, Chino XL, man. He was
You
on the
know,
album
like
as well. Yeah.
man, that project was dope,
It
bro.
was
And
dope, man. I
Planet
love
Asia
it.
was on it, of course.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, it was I think all around
It had
it
a
just
dope.
had that yes,
Yeah, man, it really had that
a
dope
lot of
feel to it, man. It really did, man. I love that, man. I was happy to see Corrupt too, man, collaborate because I know Corrupt mentioned in multiple interviews his favorite
hmm
rapper is Ra. You know what I'm saying? Like
And you
that,
could tell, like
you could
you
tell.
yeah, you could tell
Man,
Rakim has an aura around him anyway. Like he just
yep,
carry himself a certain way. He just like his words, just like his
yep,
lyrics, yo. He actually really move like that. You can
yeah.
feel that
You
aura
can feel
around
it.
him. Like
Yep,
it's ill, bro.
the
So,
voice and
you know, and
everything,
you
the
can
slow
that's how
flow.
he is. It ain't that
Yep,
ain't no fucking act.
it
Like
ain't.
he's really the God MC, and cats respect him like on a
Yep,
whole nother level. So yeah,
I
you can
agree
see that in Corrupt's interaction with him and
for sure.
Crooked's interaction, all the legends who was in the building, like,
Mm,
you know, it's a master killer. Everybody had
yep.
a certain amount of respect for that brother.
Yeah, I
So
love that. I love to see that, man. That was dope. That was a dope moment I seen on the gram when I seen you posted the picture of
yeah,
you and Rock Kim, man. I love that,
yeah,
man.
that was dope, yo. And
That was dope.
he's a humble dude. He's
Yeah,
just dope to be around. He, you know, you just be hanging on when he say something like, okay,
Yeah,
about to give you some jewels. So
yeah.
yeah,
He
that's
always
fire,
you
bro.
right. He is very humble because he could say like I'm the greatest, I'm the GOAT, but he always, you know what I'm saying? And he also stay on top of what's going on as well, man, as far as when it comes to
Hmm.
artists and MC. So shout out to Rakim, man, the legend himself,
Yeah,
man. Shout out to M80 as
indeed.
well.
Indeed.
Um, so yeah, man. I want to talk about, man, the go back to the Air Max King 3, right?
Hmm.
With this project, Tri-State, do you feel like this is like probably the most complete project in the series so far? Because I know you was talking about it
Yeah,
earlier.
I don't. I'll be honest with you. It's the last. It's the last of the series.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't think I'm
Not doing
dropping
it. I
anymore.
mean, three times the
Nah.
charm, third time the charm. Got to keep it like
Yeah,
that.
that's the thing too. Like it wasn't meant to be Air
Hmm.
Max Air Max 23 or Air
Hmm.
Max 19 and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Air Max King forever. I mean, it is what it is. Like it's just it's a timepiece that all three pieces of that puzzle go together and that's it for the
Hmm.
puzzle. Like I don't see myself doing Air Max next year, honestly.
No.
Even though I
Yeah.
mean I'm still obviously gonna have shoes and collect shoes and
Yeah.
that's a part of who I am, but I was doing that before I dropped Air Max. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Facts. Facts.
and but but I wanted to make sure that last part of the puzzle was more complete and felt like an
Yeah.
album. It felt
Hmm.
like an album more than the other two. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Verses one and two. I just wanted to make sure that people understood like I can do albums. Like in this
Facts.
climate though, in this climate in our culture, nobody really cares about albums. They just want the
Yeah.
fastest, quickest
Yep.
songs, whatever
That's
singles,
true.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
true,
So
man.
that's why I did them in short parts like that. Like, okay, let me just do them in pieces
Yeah,
and
in
it's gonna be
pieces.
easier for people to digest that way instead of like full plates. So but that one felt cohesive. The most important part about the Air Max 3, Air
Yeah,
Max
man.
King
I
3,
mean,
brother, was Stay Out of SAR because Stay Out of
mm,
SAR is now for those people who don't know who Stay Out of SAR is, Stay Out produced Paparazzi Exhibit's single or his first big single. You know what I mean? Was
wow,
called
that was the first big
Paparazzi.
one. Papa-
Yeah,
Paparazzi was
that's
crazy.
the first big that's the first single that people gravitated to from
Hmm.
Exhibit. They produced that. They was legendary behind a lot of alcoholic shit. Like all the shit, all the
Yeah.
LA shit that was popping. I got a lot
Hmm.
of knowledge from Thayard back in the day. He was one of the first producers. So actually the one of the first cats who really paid attention to me, his name was DJ Pen One. Shout
Okay.
out to Pen One, wherever
Shout out
Pen
to
One
Pen
is
One.
on the universe. Um, Pen One took me to Thayard's crib. He introduced me to
Hmm.
Thayard. Me and my brothers at the time, Black Battalion, that was the name of my crew. Me, Hannibal Khan, Reno, Black Widow, Cashmere the Black Widow. So it was a few of us. Bam, DJ Bam.
Hmm.
Yeah, Black Battalion was big. We was like the A team of hip hop, but
Yeah.
um Thayard introduced us. I mean, Pen One introduced us to Thayard, and Thayard used to open his studio to us. And that's really the first taste of just barring out that I got. I learned how to
Hmm.
count bars. I learned how to fucking structure songs, and you know what I mean during that
Yeah.
era. So it was dope to reunite with Thayard on this project because we hadn't done music in years, like years. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? 15 plus years probably the last
Damn.
time I yeah. So songs like One of Them Ones.
Yeah, one of the ones
You know
is
what I'm
another one.
saying?
One of the ones is
Yeah,
hey.
so and they are he, I'm about to do a lot of shit with him. So at the end of the day, I'm just happy to reunite with that
But
brother and
yeah.
it just felt right. Like I'm like, oh, we taking it back home. Now I gotta do joints like that. I gotta
Yeah.
do shit like Young Menace. He did Young Menace. You
Young
know what I'm
Menace is
saying?
another
So
crazy one too. Young Menace is
yeah,
another crazy one.
yeah. So yeah, and that's the sound. That's what they are was all about. He was the first real producer that had those kind of the joints that I used to hear like on the
Yeah.
radio late night. Like he got the okay. I gotta sharpen my skills.
And
So
paparazzi, that would introduce me to Exhibit. That was my first time hearing Exhibit, and that beat,
me too.
just
Me
the
too.
video, it was like, yo, man, it sounded like it was a live orchestra, like in the studios.
Exactly.
Like it sounded really like major, like a major production, right? So,
Exactly.
and when we think about the Links crew, a lot of the classic joints they had as well. So, yeah, man, that's history. That's history right there, man. So
No
I
question,
so I
bro.
can't I can't wait for the upcoming joints that you got with them as well. So
Yeah, it's
so
gonna be
that's dope,
crazy.
man. That's dope. And I'm gonna go back to the title, right? Because you say make Air Max great again. So TriState, do you feel like when it comes to the state of Air Maxes, they is it you not is they not in a great space right now? Is it they releasing too
No.
many? Like how you feel about that?
Yeah, I think it's oversaturated. Like Nike
Yeah,
oversaturated the
yeah,
Air Max. You know
that,
what I
that is
mean?
true.
Like, um, but it's cool because you know
Yeah,
you still got grails, so you can
you still
still
do.
find certain Air Max that
That's
they're not
facts.
gonna be general release. Like you can't just walk into a Foot Locker and grab a
Hmm.
pair of Air Max. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it makes it the more rare, the better. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? If it's
yeah, the
not
more
everybody
rare.
can put their hands on them.
I agree.
I think
I
at
agree
this
with that.
point, yeah, it's kind of cool that, but they went through a stretch the last 2 years where they might have oversaturated the brand a little bit with
Yeah,
with a
they
whole
did.
bunch of like random basic color pattern
They
ones
did.
and shit like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, they still dope, you know what I mean? But we want those exclusive, crazy looking
Hmm.
90s,
I
90s and
agree.
ones. And this year is the year of the 95. So you got a bunch of
Yep.
95s dropping,
There's a
which
bunch
is
of they just
cool.
did a
I
restock.
yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of the 95s like that. Like
Yeah.
I hated the comfort of them, but these new big bubble 95s,
The big
they
bubble
actually
joints.
they're actually comfortable,
They
bro.
comfortable. Yeah, I would
They're
like the
actually
big bubbles.
comfortable.
They did a restock for the neons. The
Yeah,
neons.
the neons. Yeah, I got the
Yeah,
neons
yeah, they
en
just did a
route right
restock
now. I,
today.
I just bought the neons
Yep.
a few days ago. They should be landing any moment now. I'm excited to see them.
And I think when it comes to like the 95s, I think like when the neon drop, it kind of, and also other classic colorways too, but I feel like with the neons, that was like the face of Air Max. But
Yeah,
when I was growing up, I do feel like with me, I do feel like I'll take the Air Max ones over the 95s just as a model. I'll take the 90s over the 95s as well. I even going back and forth, Tri-State with taking the 97s over the
yeah,
95s, like just the
yeah.
model itself.
I
Just
like
the
the I
model
like I
itself.
like
Me
the
too,
models. I
sometimes.
like Sergio's design, but I
Yeah,
think Tinker's designs was iller, bro.
it was ill
Tinker
though. I
Tinker's
gotta give
I
it
think
to
yeah, I think his designs was better. But the 95, that shit, they look fire. They
they look
like
fire.
now they grew on me. Yeah, like I got a few pair now. So it's like,
Yeah,
but I can only do certain colorways and
exactly. Me
they gotta
too.
be like special styles. Like
Yeah,
I picked up come on, let's go.
let's
Let's
do it.
go.
Let's
Let's go.
do it.
Let's
Let's
go.
do it.
Let's go. So these and the boxing on these is kind of ill too. You know what these are? So
The fire.
you can actually turn the box inside out and the whole entire box will be this pattern,
Us.
right? It
Yeah.
was made like that where you can flip the box inside out. These are the 95 stash, but the new edition, the
And the
new edition of the
95
stashes.
stash, the
Yeah,
stashes.
so these I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grab these because they definitely got like a lot of cool little twists to them. Obviously, they got the stash spot, so you can put your sack in there
The
or your
stash
change or
spot, yeah.
whatever you want to
The stack,
stash.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? They got the cool. little removable for the tongue.
Whoop.
You know what I mean? They got the speckles on the on
And
the
that,
on the on the
yeah.
sole,
And the colorway
which
is
makes it,
always fly. Like
yeah,
it,
because it's
I
like
love
a
that colorway.
vibrant
Like
popping
a
blue. Like,
vibrant, yeah. Kind of remind me of the Aqua
yeah,
Ace in a way, like how the color is
yes,
when it comes to those joints.
exactly, exactly. So I picked up those, and then I just ordered the neons. I got the Alma Manier
Yeah,
95s too.
yeah, yeah.
Which I think the box on those might be the illest box I ever seen, bro.
Well, I will say every collaboration they've been doing with Nike and Jordan brand been really dope. You know what I'm saying? Seeing
Yeah, of
them,
course.
like it's been really dope. Like the airships they did, the fives, and now the
Yep.
95s as well. And
Yeah. Bro,
also another
somebody picked up some Alma Manier 3 Jordan 3s
re,
from
re,
Ross.
damn. Well, you know
They
what?
found them at Ross. I seen a video, and I know the video was real because they had like 4 pair on the shelf.
no, you know
And
what?
it had the tags.
That's not surprising though,
That's surprising to me. I'm like,
because it do be some joints like that in Ross or Marshalls. I remember years ago,
you breaking up. You breaking up, AB. Your sound breaking up, brother. Yo,
said the Atlantic
yo, can you hear me, G? Yo, there we go. I can't hear you though. Can you hear me? Yo, AB.
um like I said, it was a
Yep.
restock today. It was the neons. I think it was the solar red Max 95s. Yeah, the solar
Those are
red
dope.
OG joints. They restock in certain
Yeah, those are
locations
fire.
from what today. So it was them, the neon.
The
So
mandarins. You can hear me? Yo,
All right, I'm back. So apologies for those issues, everyone. So, but yeah, before we, it's man, some crazy joints. I know I was talking about the solar OG5s. They did a restate with the neons. Then I also want to ask TriState about the Honey Black 95s, what he thought about that. So the Honey Black joints was crazy.
The Honey Blacks, the Honey Black, the Cortez
Yeah,
joints,
yeah, the Cortez
fire.
joints. The Cortez
Those
fire, yeah.
those are fire. Those are fire. I'm definitely rocking with those.
Interior is crazy. Yeah.
Yes,
The
sir.
the the the
But
quality is
yeah,
really great on those TriState.
yeah, I haven't seen them
The
in
quality is
person, but
crazy.
they look dope. They look dope. You know what I mean? I gotta
They
I
look
gotta see them
they
up
look
close
dope.
and personal. You know what I mean? I would love to see those
Oh yeah.
up close and personal.
Oh yeah, facts.
You
Like,
know?
I mean, I just
My
just
bad.
just
I'm
me
trying to
seeing
get it
pictures. Just
restructured.
no, no, you good. Just seeing the pictures though, man. The
Hmm.
pictures is really amazing. I love the quality on those, man. But I do feel like, man, it has been some dope joints that's been released. I mean, I feel like I will say this: when it comes to the Air Max
Yeah. How you
collaborations,
feel about
they've been doing a
what
really
about the
great job with it.
Supremes?
I like the Supreme
How you
joints.
feel?
I do like the Supreme joints a lot. I really how I feel about it. I mean, to be
Yeah.
real, Tri-State, in
That
my
that's
opinion,
that's that's
I
the
know people feel
Supremes.
some type of way. Hey, they crazy. But I want to say this though, because I know people might feel some type of way. Some people about Supreme. Yo, Supreme collaborations with Nike been really dope. It's not too many misses they had with Nike overall. Their collaborations is really dope with Nike and Jordan brand. So Supreme collaboration is dope. I expect it to be dope, and I love the joints they did with for the Maxes.
Hmm.
So
Yep. I'm looking
how you
forward
feel
to the
about the current market right now? Oh, go ahead,
sneakers.
Tri-State.
No, I was saying I'm
Yeah, how
looking
you feel about
forward
the
to
current?
the Pattas, the new Patta wavy 90s that's about to drop. I don't know if you're familiar with those. You there, my brother?
It was breaking up a little. I know you said what was it? Was it the pass? Did you say the Pata joints? It was breaking
Yes, the
up when you said it.
wavy Air Max 90. Yeah, the wavy Air Max 90. I've been seeing images of this upcoming Patta Air Max 90 that looks pretty ill, bro.
So is that the top of your list right now?
Yeah, I think I want to see what those look like. I definitely want to grab
Yeah,
a pair for sure. I
yeah,
got all
yeah,
the
for sure. Yeah,
Supremes
you know.
now, and I got last year Patta edition. So,
I mean, I feel like the Patas haven't. I feel like the collaboration with Nike has been it's been a hit. It's been a hit every time. Like it's been a hit every time with the Pattas and Maxes overall. Like so I really love to see I love those collaborations actually. So I want to keep them. Hopefully that keeps going as well. I hope that keeps going, man, when it comes to their collaborations. But it's a lot of dope joints
mhm,
I say that's dropping overall in 2025. I do agree with you mentioned like the oversaturation part, right? But also like a part of me is like I am happy they are dropping them again, and it's a lot of the classic joints, right? And also some of the collaborations that I've seen is being dope as well for this year so far. So I do agree with that. I do agree with that, Tri-State. And also try, man,
mhm.
before we get out of here, man, I know you mentioned some projects as well that you're working on, man. Is there anything else that you're working on that's new, man? Anything else?
So I'm working with an artist from Orlando. by the name of
Okay.
Midas the Beast. All right.
Midas
Um,
the Beast.
if you know who that is, brother.
I saw Midas the Beast, if I'm not mistaken. He was on one of your projects. If because I know I want to say I heard him with Gold Chain. I think it was a compilation album. Was it a compilation album
Indeed. Yeah. He was definitely
that
on the
you all
comp.
just did maybe like last year?
Yeah, the Gold Chain projects. He was on both Gold Chain projects for sure.
And I was oh yeah, I know it kind of I lost connection. Can you hear me now,
Yeah,
Tri-State?
it's all good. Yep.
Oh, okay, all right, it's good now. Yeah, yeah. I know you're talking about Midas the Beast, and you working with Midas the Beast right now. Is it an album EP? What is it?
So
What y'all got
so
in the works?
Midas the Beast, and you should probably take some time out of your day and make sure you go check
Yeah.
out the Devil's Playground. That was one of his last
Okay.
projects, the Devil's Playground. Unreal. This dude is amazing. Um, me and him was born on the same day. We both born on
Damn.
October 9th. Um, so this year we dropping a project on October 9th. A joint album produced entirely by Oh No. So yeah, we excited, man. So far, so far everything we touch has been golden. So this gonna be
Damn.
special, bro. It's gonna be super special. So yeah, I think the name of our group is Separated at Birth. So me and Midas is Tri-State and Midas the
Dog.
Beast separated at birth.
Ooh. And
So
oh no as well.
oh no on the production.
That's crazy. That's
Oh gonna
crazy.
probably definitely give us some
Yeah.
bars too.
It
Um
got to spit, man.
the plan, the plan for us was to get a bunch of October born MCs on the joint. So whoever's
I like
birthday
that
falls in
concept.
October. Yeah, so it's and the name of
I
the
like
project
that.
is the name of the album is the October Surprise. So we definitely
Mm,
gearing up. We just got started not too long ago,
yeah.
but it's starting to take shape and form, and whew, it's
Yeah.
dangerous, dangerous,
It's gonna be
dangerous.
crazy. And man, I already
This
know
brother's
the
bringing out a.
bars and
That's what I was gonna say. He's bringing out a whole different side of my pen game right now, and I'm sure he feels the same way. So we having a blast with this one. Uh,
yeah,
just to name a
man.
few people that are Libras or born in October. We got Alchemist, Planet Asia, Black Thought, Talib Kweli, Snoop Dogg.
Ali.
All of these people born in October. It's a lot of people that was born in the month of October. So we can
Mhm.
stretch it out. They don't necessarily got to be Libras, but and then we'll grab some September, the end of September Libras if whoever's willing to throw a couple
Yep.
of bars in the mix, throw some bars in the mix.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
I love that dog because I mean, just I already know the project's gonna be crazy, man. You know, with you and Midas the Beast. And you mentioned oh no. I just want to say, man, that behind the boards was the Elzai joint. That Elzai album he did was
Ooh,
crazy, man. Like that
ooh.
was that the production with oh no when he did the album with Elzai. Um, and that album was crazy. Like the production, I feel like that was such a slept on album. Like, are people listening to this? Like the production is crazy. Like, oh no, it's very
Yeah,
slept on, man. Like when it comes to producers and rappers, like he should be definitely mentioned like as one of the best. Like for real, like because he do it well, man. And I just love oh no style, man. It's hard hitting like production, like I mean, yo, man, and every project he touched, man, even the joints, the Gang Green joints, him and Alchemist, crazy, crazy.
Dangerous,
So shout out to Oh
dangerous,
No, man. Shout out to Oh No, man. He been doing
dangerous.
this for a
Yeah,
minute,
he's
dog. Like for real. Oh No,
yep,
man.
Dr. No. Shout out to
Gotta give
Dr.
him
No. He's dangerous. You know what I mean? And
dangerous.
he should be he should that's another brother that we gotta lift. You know what I'm saying? Like, come
We gotta
on,
lift,
man.
man. We gotta lift. Oh No,
This dude
yeah.
is
This
hands down one of our greatest.
one of our
But look at
greatest,
his
man. I
family,
agree,
look at his
man.
family lineage. Look at his family lineage. You know what I'm saying? And so
Mad Lib.
that's uh,
And his father as
and
well.
they father, like, come on, bro. That apple don't
Yep.
fall far.
You're
That's
right.
definitely the perfect example of the apple don't fall far from the tree.
You're right.
Those two
That's
brothers. And it's crazy
oh
how O and Madlib like different though, but both
yeah, they
dope as
different.
hell. But come
Both,
on, bro,
both,
that's crazy.
both dope. Madlib's actually my favorite producer of all time. TriState. That's like
Oh wow,
that's
that's heavy.
my favorite. That's my favorite producer of all time, man. When I first
That's
heard Madlib,
dope.
it was off the Beat Conductor. It was a instrumental. It was a the Understanding. I think it was on the Beat Conductor album, and that was my first time hearing him. I heard it on undergroundhiphop.com. I was like maybe a freshman or sophomore in high school. And my brothers, I asked him about like, yo, you know who Madlib is? He was like, yeah, man, he was in Lupac. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. And I had to go back and listen to Lupac as well, man. And it just, man, it's that that brother right there, man. Like when they talk about aliens and people just gifted, like he is just gifted. I feel like he remind me, he's like the Andre 3000 of producers. I feel like, you know how I
Right.
feel like just three stats could just walk around. He
Damn.
just, you know, write a verse like within 10 minutes and be the most illest thing. That's how Madlib is to me. Like when I found out he did Ben off the damn
Funny.
iPhone or iPad, like dude
Oh
is
no,
just
is like that, bro. O can
yeah,
write a verse real quick and it'll be crazy, bro.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, them dudes,
Them dudes,
they
they
definitely
different, man.
aliens. That family of aliens. That's a family for
But, man,
sure
I
from
love
outer
that.
space.
I love them brothers, man. Shout out to Oh No, shout out to Mad Lil.
I
They
meant to ask you
them
what
two shooters.
how you felt about the Air Max, the low poly and all the gaming Air Max that they was coming out with. Are you familiar?
So I'm familiar with some of them. I am familiar with some of them tri-state.
Like the Donkey
I
Kong
will
ones and the Laura
I feel like
Cross, the
I feel like some of those joints is dope though. I do feel like that, man. And especially with my like for example, my kids, they getting older, right? And they starting to get
yeah,
into sneakers, man. They starting to get in. So they love to see like Donkey Kong, for example, or the Laura Croft joint, the Tomb Raiders. And I
yeah.
like them. I like some joints too, man, because I feel like by them doing those collaborations, they keep it fresh. And you attracting new audience as well. And you bring it back in
Hmm.
nostalgia. You bring it back,
Yeah.
nostalgia as well with Donkey Kong, with Tomb Raider and all that type of stuff, man. So
The
I
only
do
ones
like
I
that.
ended up, the only ones that I grabbed was the first ones, the Air Poly ones. These joints was the only ones I grabbed, I believe. Uh, yeah, these more dope, pretty crazy packaging too. You know what I mean?
The box,
Like these
yeah, I'm
joints.
gonna say the box is crazy in the packaging,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
that's like the
These was the
what you call that?
like it
Yeah, the
almost looked
six
like
like
the
I forgot.
graphics like Roblox.
Ooh,
You know what I mean? Like with the
yeah,
like all the graphics, like the computer graphics, like old school video game graphics
but
style,
dog,
like you see
but
the blocks.
man,
So
hey,
I
them
thought those was
shoestrings
kind of crispy. Oh
with the
yeah, I put
red
different
tips is
shit. Oh
crazy too. I'm about
yeah,
to
I flipped
the
those.
red
I
tips.
always yeah, I kind of like to flip my strings, G.
Yeah,
I always get like different colored tips or different. You know what I mean? I never really keep it standard. You know what I mean? But yeah, with the red tips, it's kind of crazy.
crazy tri-state. The red tips is crazy though.
Yeah, I
Yo,
had to
just
do
that
that.
colorway. the colorways go perfect on that Air Max model though, that white and red. I feel like this is a classic colorway,
Standard.
dog, for those Maxes, man. The standard. It's standard. That's my favorite model though, period, with the Air Max ones. I feel like you can really get so creative with it when it comes to the colorways, man. It feels great. It looks good with shorts, jeans, whatever it is, man. I feel like it's a perfect sneaker for all seasons.
You
I
know what
like
I
that, man,
like
when it comes
though?
to Air Ones.
90s. 90s. We gotta respect 90s.
I know that. I know we gotta respect the. Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true. Trust me. I feel you. I feel you. I mean, the
All these
first Air Max is the
camouflage
infrared
versions of
90s. The infrared 90s.
all these camouflage 90s they dropping lately. Yeah, have you been seeing all these camo 90s?
Yeah, I've been I've been seeing it.
Bruh,
I've been seeing it. I have been seeing it though.
bruh, bruh. Pete, Pete, I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of them, but yeah, they dropping mad dumb camo versions, bro.
Yeah, the camos versions is crazy.
Orange
Yo,
joints.
yo, Tri-State. The damn quality though, dog. God damn, like the quality on them though. Just man.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah,
And
those
then
those
this,
are crazy.
and then in between the camo is suede. Like this is suede, bro.
Yeah,
Like
material.
certain pieces of the pattern
Material.
is certain parts of the pattern is suede. You know what I mean?
Damn. And the
It's
camo
dumb,
joints
bro. They
is
like,
crazy.
yeah, they've been
I
dropping
was
mad
sleeping.
camo.
I was sleeping on the camo. I was sleeping on them. I was sleeping on them. I ain't gonna hold you, Tri-State. I was sleeping on those joints. That, oh my goodness, dog. Yo, all right. The
Yeah, we
nineties do got an argument. They got an
yeah.
argument for real. You're right. You're right. The nineties got an argument, dog. They really do. That's yo, the nineties. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I love the one, but the nineties is crazy. The nineties is crazy though. That's a those joints right there though. I will say this too, Try say I do feel like with the maxes they dropping now, I feel like it's the best quality it's ever been before. To me, I do feel like that. As far as the Air Maxes in general, like for example, them bringing back the OG the OG bubble was really great. I love that. Like whoever in their marketing with Nike, I love that. And I also feel like this, TriState. You mentioned this on the last Air Max King project. Nike need to go ahead and give you that deal, dog. Like I had to go back and listen to that once again, dog. They need to go back and give you that deal for real, man. Because your
Yeah.
Air Max collection, bro, is the best I ever seen. Like for real, man. Like I seen some cats with their Air Max collection, but it ain't like yours, dog. Like it's extensive. Like it's extensive, dog. Like so that collection is crazy,
Thank you,
dog.
brother.
Like I mean, is it
Thank you.
any
Thank you.
more that's
Thank you.
on your list, like your Grails list? Is there any
Of
more
course.
that you
Yeah,
searching for?
yeah, I want the now since I kind of like got involved with the like not got involved, but gotten into the 95s, I kind of I want the animal pack 95s now,
Oh
bro.
shit, the animal packs.
Just
The
to go
animal
with the
packs.
animal pack ones,
That's
like
the animal pack
the animal pack.
95s.
Yeah, the Animal Pack 95s is crazy, and I want the LeBron 95s. I don't know if you know what those look like, but the
The LeBron
LeBron
95.
95s, yeah, the LeBron 95s, one shoe is purple, the other one is yellow. They Laker colors. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And the strings on the yellow one is purple, and then the purple one is it's bro, they crazy. They crazy. Like those, I've been eyeing those. Like, you know what? I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on these LeBron 95s.
Damn. Yeah. The
Yeah,
animal
the
packs
LeBron
though.
95s are
I gotta look
crazy.
at the LeBron
But the
95s for
Animal Pack
sure.
95, yeah,
The animal
yeah.
packs, nigga. Animal packs, animal packs.
Those are
Woo!
crazy.
Out of here.
I'm
Yeah,
mad.
those are
I'm mad.
crazy.
I
The
slept
animal
on
packs. When I
those.
first, yeah, I mean, I wanted those. I wanted those bad
Hmm.
at that time. I did.
No
The Animal
question.
Pack 95s is a classic. It's definitely a classic.
Yes, sir.
Tri-State, man. And I would love for them to drop again. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I
Redry,
would
yeah,
love for that
redry,
to
yeah,
happen.
re-release. Yeah, that'd
Redrive,
be
re-release
crazy.
it. That would be crazy. Why not?
Yeah,
I mean, they are going back in a nostalgia bad. They dropped the Wu Tang Dunks last year. I didn't think that
yeah,
was going
that
to
was
ever
dope.
happen again. I didn't think that was
That
going to
was
ever happen. So
dope.
for that to happen was dope to see that. So I
I grabbed
mean, they
those Kobe's, the Kobe Air Force Ones.
did. You already got them. You picked them up.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the Kobe Air. The Nike been doing a dope job with his line. After he passed away, I will say that, man. Him, Vanessa as well.
Yeah,
They've been doing a great job.
yeah,
The Air Force Ones
yes,
is
sir.
crazy. The Air Force Ones is
I
crazy. I
love
like
them.
the Air Force Ones a lot. I really do. I actually been copping some joints though, Tri-State lately. Like I
What you
copped
got?
the blue.
What's your latest
So
pick?
all right, so I got the Bo Jacksons. I got the Nike Air C, the SC Trainer Highs, the Auburn colorway. I got
Ooh,
those. I had to get
yeah,
those just for nostalgia. Had to. They actually came in the mail today. I
dope.
got those. I bought the Dunks, the high top joints. I had to get the Michigan Dunks. Me being born in
Mm.
Michigan, and that's my favorite squad. I had to get that. So, and I got the blue toe questions. I just copped the Iverson jersey, the Philly
Oh,
joint, the one when he crossed Jordan over. I copped that jersey, the one, and I
I
got the blue
love
toe
those.
questions.
I
And I got
love
the
the questions.
yo, yo, the questions, the questions is hey man. And another one I copped, man, was some Cortezes. I seen them online and it was they white and red with the gum sole. They just got released like a couple weeks ago, and I bought them instantly off of Nike.com. So those all joints I
Mm,
bought really within this month. So I've been buying like crazy. Um and I'm the next cop, I'm probably the grape fives. That's probably my next cop, the grape fives on the 21st, man. But
the
those
great
some of the joints that I've been
vibes.
copping, dog. So lately, within this month alone, the grape
The
fives,
Will
and I already
Smiths.
got a pair, but I the Will Smith joints, man. But I need the pair with the Nike Air on the back. I still got my pair when they dropped when the Jordans on the back of it with the Jumpman sign years ago. I still got them, but I need to get me the one with the Nike Air on it. So those some of the joints,
Fire.
man, that I've been buying stuff like
Yes,
that.
sir.
So it's the summertime, man. I want to get those Dion's. It's some types. I want to get the
Which
prototypes. I want to get
ones?
those. They
Which
just dropped
what's the
uh,
colorway?
they white and black. They white and
Yeah, the
black.
black and white ones.
So
Yeah,
the
yeah, of course.
prototypes.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
I
they
seen my
hard.
boy
They hard.
Vince.
So I
I
want to
seen
get
my
those. I
boy
want to get
Vince
those
had.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, man. So it's a lot of dope joints out right now, Try, man. So I just want to say, Tri State, man, it's always dope, man, to have you on the platform, bro. Man, love what you're doing, bro. I love what you continue to drop, man. And I can't wait for that new project with you, Minus the Beast, man. And oh no, bro. Air Max King 3 is still in rotation. You know what I'm saying? Like I mentioned, man, Political Thieves
yes, sir.
it's probably the best track I heard this year, bro. To be honest, man, just that social
Thank you.
commentary, bro. The beat, just everything, bro. So I love that track, man, and love
Shout
what
out
you're
to
doing,
the
bro.
Crate
And you
Chef.
know when you and Mike Beats drop, man, y'all all welcome on the platform, dog. Real to talk about it.
No question. Absolutely. Thank you, bro. Shout out to the Crate Chef,
Yeah,
that Political Thieves and all the other
yeah,
joints
man.
he dropped on this
Yeah,
project was
yeah,
dope. So, but yeah,
yeah,
Midas,
man.
we'll tap in when it's time.
Tap in for sure, man, for sure. And I'm gonna definitely listen to Devil's Playground too, man. That's gonna be in
Ooh,
rotation too this week, so I'm gonna listen to that, man, like you mentioned. So
congratulations.
So shout out to Mr. Beast, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, want to say thanks to everyone for tuning into the episode. And you can follow my man TriState. I am TriState on social media. And also go stream that project, man. Air Max King 3. Drop stream all of them, all the joints, man. So I love all those, man, and everyone live life. Peace.
Peace.